Hey, it's Joseph, and here on BrickTsar, we are going to do another bet, and this time we're going to answer a question from Pugnans. He says, I keep watching your reviews, nice channel, bet. That's BrickTsar, answer thingy. I have bought an old Lego set loose that included two minifigures. One of the minifigures had the regular yellow head with a solid stud. The other one, again yellow and a solid stud, again marked Lego on the stud, has sharp edges, making the whole head more square shaped, less rounded than usual. Do you know something about that variation in the mold? Thank you. Actually, I don't. We're going to look at some of my minifigures. Standard minifigure heads. I'm just going to look at the standard grin ones. And I did notice what you're talking about in that. I don't know if it has anything to do with where they were molded, what years they were molded from. I'm assuming the more square ones are probably more early ones. So let's take a look at them. So here we have an assortment of standard grin minifigure heads, but they are not all the same. It's interesting that you would think a lot of these are the same, and there's three main differences and then some other minor differences. And I'll go through the three main differences first. Alright. So these are the old style minifigures here with the solid stud. But then you had, after that you had one with the open air stud, which you can see through, and then you had the recessed stud, which is the new one. So as they roll away, original standard grin minifigure, then the open stud, then the recessed stud. So that's the three main differences. But so these are more modern. This is the modern one, like in the Palace Cinema, which is actually where I got that one from. This is from time period after these. So the original one was from 1978 with a grin until around 1990. Then this is from 1990 to 2009, and this is 2009 and up. But even with these older ones, there are some differences that I never really paid much attention to, and it's probably not worth paying much attention to. But alright, you have to really look close. I'll move him out of the way. Alright, first of all, you notice this one has thicker eyes and mouth pattern, and the other ones have thinner mouth pattern. But also, if I can figure it out, some of these are more square. Like these here are more square. It's still a round head, but it's kind of got more of a squareness to it than completely round. So even the molding is different, and even the, trying to think if these are all about the same height, but yeah, the couple of them here on the end, they're more square. Well, let's see what it is. There's a little line that goes around the top of the head on these, but not so much on those. So it's almost like it was molded in two pieces. So that's just some little things. Pieces all look the same, but they're different. And some people on BrickLink can be particular, but they do not have different part numbers for these different differences that you see here, like the thickness of the eyes, or the roundness or more square shape of the forehead, or the two-piece design there. So anyway, there you go. Some of the differences in the standard minifigure from 1978 to current. So I'd like to thank once again Pugnans for the question. Like I said, I don't know necessarily where the different heads were manufactured. They don't have different categories for those descriptions in BrickLink, but they're close enough for me and for most people that collect them. And hey, if you do know something about them, be sure to leave a comment below and let us know. I know some of you guys in Europe may have more information than I do, or even Gary Istock. If for some reason he's catching this video, I bet you he would know. Anyway, thanks for watching. You've been watching BrickTsar. What just happened? Oh, I forgot to hit stop.